It's been policy for 5 decades with both Republicans and Democrats, with Obama and Trump, with Clinton and Bush, with Biden. Let's. The analysis is interesting. It's sort of like watching a western or something. That's not really historically accurate or particularly relevant, but entertaining. First of all, the polling on the war probably understates the opposition to it. But we'll take my district, for example. Okay, the U.S. Congress has 435 members in the House and 100 in the Senate. Every 2 years, the entire House is up for grabs and one-third of the Senate. So this year there are 32 or 33 senators that are up for reelection or for new senators, and the entire 435 members of the House. Out of the 435 races for the House, perhaps 15 of them or 20 are competitive. The remainders are gerrymandered so much, the districts that the representatives come from, gerrymandered so much that no matter who the opposition party ran as a candidate, and no matter who the dominant party ran as a candidate, the dominant party would win the election. The House is evenly split in the case of those two types of non-contestable districts. So you have maybe a dozen and a half where there are contests, and they swing from time to time like this and like this. So you would think then the focus should be, if you're going to try to take the House, because there's another problem after that, but if you're going to try to get a majority in the House, then you would focus to change policy on getting people in those competitive districts running, say, as Democrats who are outspokenly against the war, talk about slashing the Pentagon budget down to size, which would be about a fifth of where it is right now. That would, if our budget was a fifth of what it is now, it would be equal to the aggregate of Russia and China, their budgets. You'd think you'd have candidates that would do this. In fact, they all agree with the policy, of conducting some style of operation against Iran to promote regime change, and even war if that's necessary.